Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to today's video. We are playing some more Dread Collection 2. We only have 2 games left. We have to get a key, so I'm pretty sure we have enough body parts to finish the body upstairs to get that key. And then we just have that piano puzzle, which again, I'm gonna have to do some work and try to figure that out. I'd rather not resort to a guide if I don't have to. Okay. We're still missing an arm. I get the feeling it's outside because I've done a pretty good job of looking around inside. So let's go take a peek real quick. I did a pretty good job on like the exterior, like the wall. I don't think I've ever really looked in here. The body parts, at least. Oh! There it is. Okay. Oops. Here's the piano puzzle. That will haunt me. I think today we are going to do Charlotte's Exile. There it is. Man, oh man. I can't believe this collection has just flown by. How we went from 12 to 2 already. I can't really believe it. Charlotte has gone missing. The last hope of her embrace lies with an old note written in an ancient language. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. We are here with Charlotte's Exile. I'm gonna move my camera down here. I'll see where the gameplay elements are at too when we start, but I think that it looks like there's gonna be some stuff in the top left-hand corner. So, everything looks good. Let's start the game.
My beloved Charlotte, the woman that had become as much a part of me as I was of myself. She had always been ravenous in studying the ancient texts left of the Eldritch gods. I didn't understand what she told me about her studies, but I supported her as best I could. And then, one day, she began to talk of such things as saving our realm from the incoming evil and being infested by an approaching darkness. I woke the next morning and she was gone. A note left to me only contained the words, "I have been banished to the ancient realm. It is for the best."
It is for the
Distraught
best.
and searching for anything I could do to bring her back, I sought the help of a miser high in the mountains. He showed me but one hope, a torn scrap of ancient text describing the process of recapturing the essence of a loved one from the dark pits of that shadowy place. Torn and ragged, it was written in an eldritch language long forgotten by our culture, known only to those who had contact with the Eldritch gods themselves. I snatched the scrap from the old man and brought it to the great library. I thought I could use the texts written there to decode the alphabet
we have a
of
mystery?
the ancient language, so I could know the secrets written on the scrap of paper and bring her back to me. In the library, then, is where my story begins.
This reminds me so far of a game I played called The Restricted Section, which was an indie game on itch.io, but had kind of a similar premise where you had to use a library to do some investigation. What is that? What? Oh boy, this is a puzzle. Listen, guys, I'm not the best at puzzle games. Oh, we got like we got a cipher over here. Okay, all right. Eldritch Bings, compiled for the study and protection against the ancient terrors.
There's my first clue. I should jot that down.
What? Draw a line from A to the ancient symbol found in the book. A. It's like a V with a dash, I think. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, hold on. This? Is that correct? No. This. Yes, that is correct. Cthulhu, the dark being. Feared by all, Cthulhu causes the subconscious feelings of anxiety felt by generation to generation. He currently slumbers in the ancient realm, although it is thought he could return someday. His name, whatever those are, was lengthened when translated by the Old English scribes, adding "Holf" in the middle to visually describe his prominence in the ancient text. Okay, so this little thing is a C, is what I'm getting from this. Yeah, that, right? And then this would be a U. I think. I don't know. We're gonna have to see, I guess, as we go. The end of Gnarlthip. Hold space to look up. What? Oh, don't do me dirty like that, game. All right. It's close. If it's close, look at it. It lurks here. Get out of here. These things are gonna come in the library. A servant that carries out duties in Gnarlthip's absence. It is a being that stays in the shadows, whose goal is to see the return of its master. It will stalk towards any creature slowly and quietly, if it knows that Gnarlthip's return is being threatened. I'm butchering that. It is seen when closing in on it. If it is seen when closing in on its goal, whatever that be, it seems to retreat. Not today. Rat mass. The mass of rats. A bunch of rats stuck together with glue, mentioned only once in the ancient text, horrific for no reason as much as simply being sort of gross. The writer describes it as being... Oh! I see you. I see you over there. Being no shape in all shapes, no order but all beauty, a sight of true horror magnificence, the true definition of a... One can construct a rat mass at home with the proper supplies. Apply glue liberally. Okay, what is this? The true definition of... I don't... Okay. Goborg? Mountainous? A pillar of melting flesh. Okay, it went away. Sprouting from the earth. Goborg appeared only once before, being quickly banished by the blah, 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 blah. The earthquake it caused in its short time on Earth brought many civilizations to their knees, causing a large rift between those affected and the few nations who were not. It has no known way to be resummoned. $340? 340. Synonyms. I see you. I see you. Go away. It is not quite hound and not quite being. The hounds are thought to be too horrific to describe. They are being that exists only in time and manifests through space to follow its prey. It is said that the hounds are not the only object to exist in time, and that even words themselves can be communicated through the realms that hounds inhabit. 4 armed creatures that live in the deepest, coldest part of the earth, notably Antarctica and high in the mountains. They often live alone, although have been recorded to come together under certain dire circumstances, most famously when the Nofke banished Gorgobor themselves. Wait. Ah, oh, get out of here with your little eye. Okay. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We got some clues here. G and O. So that little I thing is a G. This thing. N is a backwards E with the period. Oh boy, where is that? This. Okay. O is E with the line on the bottom. G-N-O-P-H. P is that. Wait. Oh, that's G. Okay. Oh! Oh, God. It was so close to me. Holy mother. G. Wow. Okay. Oh, boy. All right. H. This thing. Okay. That scared me so bad. Get out of here. Is that a K? K-E-H? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 5, 6, 7, 8. K-E-H. K. Turtle thing. E is the I. They all look like eyes. H is that. Okay, which is already done, right? Yes. Cool. Cool. Eldritch devices. D. Look at him just standing there. It's this thing. Clock of Tinnalos. An artifact stolen from time itself, the clock displays different messages caught in time depending on where its hands lay. The messages it shows are never ordered, instead appearing as a string of letters to be sorted out by those who observe them. It is rumored that adjusting its hand creates altogether new connections from time to space. Okay. So, okay. The ancient box. Question. Taken from the depths of the ocean, this box contains a secret known only to the ones that hit it. Ancient texts describe the way to open it has been thrown into the streams of time to keep its secret safe from eldritch monsters. Tradition hold that the box can be opened through the use of a single word, although many have tried and been unable. So it starts with an M. Okay. Used for banishment and summoning of creatures from the ancient realm to the human realm and back. The Eldritch Ward was developed as a way to dispel the ancient horrors. Get out of here. The combinations used to conduct these acts have been slowly lost over time, although scraps of combinations written in the ancient alphabet still exist. Okay. B. It's a little shuriken-looking letter. This guy. Cool. An elder civilization. These beings seem to be made of neither matter nor energy. A handful of scripts exist detailing encounters with a star spawn, changing from its own to a different shape and back again, possibly even into non-creature forms. It is unclear what connection they share with Cthulhu except Doran worshippers. The Toad God. Slumbers in the ancient realm, oozing small toads out of its pores. It is recorded that these smaller toads either explode after a few moments or cross the dimensionary path to the human realm, where they will, oh god, again! Take the form of a wild bear and then explode. The chunks of these toad bears can be reassembled to make clever gifts for parties or other get-togethers. Blob-like beings that can envelop creature and non-creature alike. The Shoggoth possess incredible speed and immense cold, but slow and become more puddle-like in warmth. Early manuscripts seem to view Shoggoth as harmless creatures, sometimes even shortening their name and adding an I at the end. Oh, cool. So I is this. And now we have the rest of its... Okay, S is a dash with a period on the top. This, I think. 2 lines. Yeah. We got that one. Yep. This thing would be H. I already got H, which... Oh, that's I. Yes, okay. Eldritch Duck. Ducky? Rubber Ducky? Ducky has become an eldritch being somehow and is just living it up. Instead of bringing terror to everyone, Ducky has used its eldritch powers to make sure that everyone has a really nice day and insists that you take a break to eat a sandwich. I love it. Ducky would also like you to know that blank means quack. Ducky's the real MVP in this game, guys. I don't know if we realize this, but he absolutely is. Get out of here. So that is Q. U. Okay. A. I think I already got. C. Yep. K. Upside down teardrop thing? Got it already. Okay. We're getting there. A big bug god. Ron Tagoth decided to slumber under the ocean near Australia, which is unfortunate because it also drowned. Ron Tagoth is the biggest, deadest bug in the whole wide world. An excerpt, blank is decomposing. Large chunk of his body can be found on a regular basis floating on the shores of the Indian Ocean. Nobody has dared snack upon his flesh. Okay. I don't know what this would be. R-H-A-N maybe? R? Could it be that? This? Yes, it is. Get out of here. Okay, we're making progress, guys. H. It's not what I have. Okay, let's keep going. The bugs. They started as a handful of bugs that were found in a small village. One by one, more bugs collected in the center, forming... Okay, F is this. Got it. 3 lines. This game is very clever.
Infested? Could this have been written by Charlotte?
So Narlathep is infested in Charlotte. Causer of deceit and confusion, the largest eldritch threat humanity, it is common for Narlathep to infest the body of a human and control them for its own motives. Where Narlathep is at the moment is unknown. However, it has taken someone as its host. Banishment of that individual to the ancient realm is the only way to stop it from shrouding our consciousness in eventual darkness. That's it. Get out of here. Okay, that's the end of the book. All right. So what do we got left here? T. Resummoning a loved one from the ancient realm. Begin with the middle 4. Press the top... Okay, begin with the middle 4. Press the top 2 corners, then press those right beneath. Mark the lowest row, save the rightmost, which will be last press. Those will be last. Press the sides remaining, and then those in the upper row, press the final node. Yo!
In a moment, the ritual was completed. But something was wrong. Charlotte appeared in front of me, but I saw so clearly that she was not who I remembered her to be. There was a beast inside her, something horrible, dark. Nyarlathotep had taken form in my love, and I had unleashed it back into the world. With a cry of horror, I hid my face, but it was no use. Nyarlathotep enveloped me, using my soul to fill the gap that was left in the ancient realm. There was nothing to stop Nyarlathotep from destroying our realm. Darkness enshrouded the human world. I had brought about the new reign of the ancient gods.
You missed something. Ending 1 out of 2. Restart with full journal. Okay, so this said 340. Madness. Madness. Okay. Okay, we got this. All right. M A D N E Jesus. If you are reading this, a loved one has been infested with the soul of Nyarlathotep and banished it to the ancient realm. This traditionally has been a hopeless loss of someone special. However, I have done much research of the ancient texts and believe I have found something important that I must hide it so it cannot be undone by the evil beings. Bringing your loved one back can be done with the use of the Eldritch Board. Doing so will also bring the soul of Nyarlathotep with them, and the world will fall into chaos. However, were the first and last steps of the board sequence switched, I have reason to believe this will split the souls apart and bring your loved one back without the darkness. I pray you use this information with immense caution, as if I am wrong, humanity, as we know it, could cease. Yo. Hey, worth a try, right? First and last step switched. Okay, begin with the middle four. Instead, we're going to press the rightmost. Middle four is going to be last. Press the top two corners and press those right beneath. Mark the lower row. Press the sides remaining, right? And then those in the upper row.
Charlotte, the woman I love. She stood before me exactly as I remembered her. No longer did she have a beast inside her. The ancient split had given her back. I grabbed her hand and led her outside the library. We stood together in the moonlight. No words were shared with each other, but no words were needed. All was right.
No jump scare? Hey, Charlotte is safe. Ending 2 of 2. So we got both endings, guys. I never like to leave a game hanging if I have the opportunity. Awesome, awesome. That was really cool. Let me get back to the DreadX real quick.
Have you bothered to question any of it? Was any of the stuff I told you true? Or was it all part of the process, Did we really never test this before? Would I go through all the trouble of dragging one subject out of the jaws of oblivion to test the theory in this place? Or is it just part of the reconditioning? Am I just feeding you a narrative to help you recontextualize your existence? Is that what cures the cognitovirus? I mean, listen, you'll never really know. As far as you know, it's all true. Or it's all lies. Or it can be both. Just because something is a lie doesn't make it not true. All that matters is what you know, the conclusions you come to. That's reality. At least that's as real as anything is ever gonna get.
Guys, we have one game left. Charlotte's Exile. Really cool. I enjoyed it. I liked the mystery aspect. It wasn't too hard. I love that I got the bad ending first, and then it was really easy to connect the dots to see what I had to do to get that good ending. The puzzles were satisfying to complete, and you having to keep an eye out the whole time definitely made it better than if you were just straight up doing research and trying to figure out a puzzle. So that was really cool. Definitely gave it the horror slant that it needed. But definitely, I liked it a lot, and I would recommend this again. Obviously, so far in the collection, I think the large standout of the games have been recommendations. So this is absolutely worth your money if you're interested in any of these games. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play through the game. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Really helps me out. And I make content like this every single day. I'll be back tomorrow with the conclusion to the Dread X collection. And have a great day. Bye.